Okay, so here we are with Marguerite and her slip, and something that we have not done is done like a fairly detailed tour, so we want to do that. Now, Marguerite is a 26-foot Seafarer, has a fin keel with an overall length of 25 feet 9 inches. The length at waterline is 22 feet 9 inches. She has a beam of 8 feet 3 inches and draws 3 feet 9 inches. She has a displacement of 4,600 pounds with a 1,775 pound lead ballast. She is solid laminate fiberglass construction, designed by Marguerite and Rhodes, and built by Seafarer Yachts in Huntington, New York. They were in production from 1977 until the mid-80s. A deck-stepped, sloop-rigged sailboat, and fairly tender boat as far as like stepping on her, but a fairly good sailing little sailboat. So anyway, looking here, we've got our turtle bag with the jib in it. We've got our sail covers on because we haven't been out in several weeks. There's the burgee from our sailing club, and so we only have one forward hatch. We've got a little fan hanging there, a couple of port lights. I mean, it's a fairly standard boat, but if you've never been aboard a Seafarer and would like to know what it's like, how it's set up, this video will be informative. We have a little Yamaha 6 outboard engine, and of course it's tiller steered, and kind of like I said, just a kind of standard setup. We do have two large drop boards that make up the drop boards in the companionway, and so let me step aboard and we'll take a look at some other things here. Now, one thing that I do like about the Seafarer that is a compromise is that we have two really nice cockpit lockers. This one goes all the way down to the hull. Well, actually both of them do, but there's a box built in this side, and we have life jackets, some various other things, a sail. I think one of our sails is in there, and anyway, so both of them originally were, but somebody constructed a box to make this side, the port side, a little more encapsulated. We got some little cockpit cubbies. We have the manual bilge pump there, and which that's there's lots of fun stuff about the manual bilge pump in another video to come. Like I said, we've got a couple little cockpit cubbies. It's really nice. I do have a depth finder, auto helm depth finder and knot meter, and they work. Of course, I have the little inclinometer that tells you how far you're heeling, to what degree you're heeling. And so in just a moment we'll go in and have a look-see around down there. Okay, so going into what would be the main salon here, we have a settee here to port that makes out to be a double bed, and then we have another settee here to starboard, and there's stowage under both of the settees. That's very nice. We have a very small galley for a boat of this size. You know, you're not going to have huge accommodations. We have a little alcohol stove. We have a sink. We do have an ice box that's located under this green placemat, and then a little stowage compartment on either side, port and starboard. this is now there's where the boat rinks reside. This time of year it's quite hot. I've got fans running, and we also keep damp rid to try to keep the moisture inside the boat down. The power in this particular boat, the breaker, or the fuse panel is over there in the starboard aft corner of the main salon. We do have a little radio with some speakers set up in the woodwork here. That was all done when we purchased the boat. Just a couple of steps down into the salon. Got some, it's just set up pretty nice, very homey feeling here. There's our radio, of course. Now, like I said, this port settee here makes into a double bunk. The starboard is a single, and then we have the head and the V-berth are kind of combined into one room. This is Ethan's V-berth, and this is where he hangs out and sleeps. Mindy and I tried to sleep there in the V-berth, and it was just incredibly cramped, and we could not make good use of the space. And of course we have a small head here, just a little sink and toilet. We've got our supplies. There's a little bit of hanging stowage here and some other things. Of course we can't go anywhere without toys when you have a 3, almost 4-year-old. Have some wet weather gear and so on. So anyway, it's a tidy little boat. One of the things that that Mindy absolutely loved when we purchased the boat is that it was decorated so colorfully. Oh, I forgot, here in the main salon we have a fold down table, and it just folds down, the leg supports it, and then there's actually a leaf that flips over to make it nice accommodations for 4 people. So really tidy, very well decorated, and for the most part functional. It would be very cramped to try to live aboard something this small with with more than a couple of people. So that's definitely not the plan. At some point we will be trading up, buying a bigger boat, but that's sometime in the future. As for now, we're just making good use of the little boat that we have, enjoying her and learning a lot about boat work and sailing. So anyway, it's been a great little boat, and we have thoroughly enjoyed sailing her. We have thoroughly enjoyed staying. Of course, this is in the marina here. We've thoroughly enjoyed staying aboard, and just making use. We have some nice shade here under the bimini. Making use of the little marina here, and just getting acquainted with the boat, and really enjoying a new kind of lifestyle for Mindy and myself. And Ethan is here more than any of the other children. But anyway, so I guess that's about it. Appreciate you tuning in, and we definitely have some more content to share. And so from Cherokee Lake here in beautiful East Tennessee, we're very happy to be aboard Marguerite.